women are like still talking to you when you're like, trying to get your other client going, so
Women are tough,
I think
man.
there's a difference between men and women also when, the workout is complete.
So let's talk about that because you are really passionate about getting more women to do strength training, aren't you? That's a big passion of yours.
I think, yes, it is a huge passion of mine to get more women to do strength training. And I think that that stems from this idea that, you know, back in the day, and myself included, like I was afraid to get muscle. Like whether it's family upbringing or, this idea that you're going to look like this huge bodybuilder that, you know, um, this because I'll still get women that come in and they'll say, "I don't want to build too much muscle." And I'm like, "Okay,
Good luck with
let's
that.
come in and get you started, and if tomorrow you wake up and you look like a bodybuilder, then let's adjust. But, like, let's just go and move forward because I cannot tell you the amount of women that come in and say, I don't wanna get bulky. I don't wanna build too much muscle. This is one of the things, I mean, even this that you were talking about, like,
Hmm.
you know, um, developing my traps, and they don't want there's just certain, like, they'll say, "I don't wanna look like you." There's that, I've gotten that, so I just want to, I guess, get it out there more that, like, when you lift weights, you are not going to get bulky. The bulk comes from when there's fat sitting on the muscle, and until that fat is reduced, then, you might be, building up your muscle and it might, you know, feel like, wow, am I getting bigger? But if
Hmm.
once you start to dial in that diet and then we continue to lift the weights, then you'll start to see the benefits of that
Hmm.
weight lift. Like you'll get leaner and you'll then see the benefits and it won't feel bulky. Um, yeah, I can't there's still this idea, even though, weight training is being talked about and, you know, everywhere you turn right now, I feel like weight training is being talked
Yeah.
about especially for women. But there is still this idea that women do not want to get bulky or look like a man. And I think so that's why I've started to want to, talk about it more. It was harder back in the day getting clients, um, because I think they thought like, I'll just do cardio and I'll do some Pilates and, maybe I'll think about that weight training later. And now it's like, can I do weight training? Like now everybody's on the weight training bandwagon at the moment. But, women still want to, look I don't know. They still have this thought that they don't want to look like a
Yeah.
bodybuilder. And I'm not sure where that entirely comes from, but I know I felt that way also. But
Hmm.
I just thought as I started to lift weights, my shape became even better. And so,
Yeah.
um, I think that if women wanna change their body shape, they have to really buy into the idea that it comes from weightlifting and not other means of exercise.
It's kind of ironic, isn't it? Because it actually, for almost all women, accentuates the feminine, right? A woman's body looks
Exactly.
even better.
Oh,
And
exactly.
like a minority, like a tiny, tiny, insanely small percentage will respond with big muscles.